Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024. Of course, from the Originator of Success. Here with your daily rate commentary, the only place on the web where you get to join me live each and every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, even this week. Now, I know with Christmas being on Wednesday, last week felt like a quiet vacation-y week. And for many of you, you're like me. It was like, okay, it was nice to get a break, but now I want to get going. I'm revving up, and yet we've got one more week of quiet in the markets. It's definitely a quiet time here. So anyway, I'm still here for you though. You can join me live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you're watching on the replay, don't forget, give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here. Don't forget to smash that like button, tag a fellow friend, share this post in a group. So let's go ahead and say hi to the live folks. Who do we got here this morning? Which of my friends are showing up on a Monday? I see there's about 8 of you on already. Mallory Fodiatis, good morning. Hope you had a fantastic holiday, my friend, and a prosperous new year. We're going to make this a good new year. Again, 2025 is going to be a struggle, but there's money there for you, for those of you willing to work. Let's see who else we got here. We've got James Mahan. Good morning, sir. Mike Brown, great to see you. Harry Dennis, hello, my friend. Michael Love, good morning. Megan Lindberg, Robert Bashirs, happy belated birthday, my friend Robert. Mike Tebow, great to see you. Rob Stewart, great to have you here. Julie Lawrence, good morning. Tom Stafford, he's ready. And Tom, what did you think of the planning session? Tell me the truth. Like, what was good? Don't tell me the bad. You can tell me the bad too, though. But what was good? I thought it went really well. I got a couple ideas of what I'll do for next year to improve it even a little bit more. But I really was happy with it. I thought it went really well. I think we got a lot out of it. I got some great kudos afterwards. Got some great reviews from all of y'all. That's because you guys are such great friends. So thank you for that. Bill Stevens, good morning, sir. Colin Jordan, good morning. Great to have you here. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and show you what's going on in the markets. Got some good news. I don't know where Jeremy is. Jeremy, I'm all set to give you good news. You're not even here, my friend. Mortgage-backed securities are up about 25 basis points on the day. You can see down here in this lower right-hand column. Let's zoom in on this. I got to refresh the screen to make it larger, but we're up about 25 bips on the morning. That's going to help rate sheets improve today. You can see the straight line up right up here, kind of where we're at, which is hold on, I'm changing this, which is a nice thing to see. Good morning, Kyle Mazekas. Good morning, Greta Cheney. So we've got a nice improvement here. This actually puts us up to the levels where we were about last Friday. If we take a look at Mortgage News Daily, reference that as kind of a rate sheet point of view. Last Friday, we were at 7.04. So you're going to see, possibly you could see rates improve as much as an eighth. Generally, you're going to see just rate sheets improved. Lenders are going to, they know that we get some volatility due to reduced trading activity this time of year. So they're not necessarily going to be in a hurry to pass that all along. Some of the wholesale lenders will pass that along. Don't be afraid to lock that up. However, we've got a nice bounce. You can see it a little clearer on the chart over here. I'm going to reference Rate Alert's chart. Little known fact, something that y'all might not know. I think many of you do. It depends on how long you know me. I helped launch RateAlert.com. It was started by a guy named Tim Kearns. It was the initial kind of promotion of it was handled back on by Frank Garay and Brian Stevens when they had their show Think Big Work Small. And then I took over and launched it and was involved with running it for about 4 years. And during that time, one of the things that I did, this is not going to work well, so I'll put it back to the screen. But anyway, one of the things that I did during that time is hold on a minute. Ms. Millie's wanting to come in. Oh, she got a critter. Now you keep your critter outside. All right, sorry, y'all. Anyway, during that time, we tweaked the charts. Let me get my head out of the way. I'll just show you here. Because of the way that they actually correspond to pricing. So you could see a clearer pattern because it picks off the day before. Because it really doesn't matter what the opening close was. It matters how different was it from yesterday, because that's where it's going to actually change to yesterday's rate sheet. So you could see a little bit of a smoother line here compared to, this is the actual Japanese candlesticks. See how staccato they are? You can still see a pattern here, but it's a little bit clearer to see here. And we're on a bit of an uptick. Now, normally we like seeing upticks. I don't know that we're going to get any kind of big uptick like here. We could cautiously float to start the day. However, I'm going to be, I mean, risks still favor locking. You can cautiously float. If we see any kind of turnaround today, you definitely want to lock them up. We could see pricing improve over the next couple of days, just to the weekend. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Market's going to be closed at 2 p.m. They're closed on Wednesday for New Year's Day. Thursday and Friday, we have nothing going on. Now, normally on Friday, in fact, I may have misspoken and even said, hey, we're going to get jobs data Friday the 3rd. Normally, jobs data comes in the first Friday of every month. However, this is one of those exceptions. We're not going to get jobs data until the 10th. January 10th, which is not this Friday, but the following Friday, because of the holiday, basically. So with nothing to come in for, this is going to be another week where traders are just taking the week off, right? They generally take the last 2 weeks of the year off for the holiday. We see lower trading activity. There's a little more volatility, that kind of a thing. And that's what we're going to see now, overall. So Tom said, "I thought, loved the format. It was an did a good job moderating. When did you want to? Yes. I know what you're saying, and I was struggling with that because I was struggling with that. Anyway, Randy Teagle, giddy up. Christy Reeser, good morning. Tom Denmore, great to have you here. James Mahan, I was out of state traveling and never got around to signing up for the business planning thing. Does that? Hold on, I gotta see what you say. Discount codes still work. Actually, I am one of those few people that I don't even sell off the replay. I think it's one of those things that if you get the replay and you follow it, that's great. But a lot of people buy it and then do you know how many times I buy something and I never actually even watch it? And that's the same thing. So I don't even sell the replay, James, but I totally can get that you were out of state traveling for Christmas. That's fair. So I may do something again. I don't know. We had really, really low signups this year. There was only, I think, about 65 people signed up. Normally I get double that. I think it's due to the industry. Hold on, I'm going to let Ms. Millie in. Come on, Ms. Millie. You want to come in? Not going to bring your friend. Are you coming in or not? Okay. Well, stay over there. Sorry, y'all. I'm just living the dream today. So anyway, good morning, Deb Dixon. Good morning, Chris Dickerson. So again, today should be a pretty quiet day. This week, it's going to be a quiet week. Tomorrow, we've got the holiday beginning. Markets will be closed. So you'll see a little bit of money get parked. That's why the only reason that I would go ahead and cautiously float today. We could see that the gains hold into tomorrow, but I think after the holiday, we're going to wash back down. I think as we head into January, we're going to see rates continue to either hold at the best case scenario would be hold where they're at or possibly get a little bit worse. Mallory, you had family plans. Otherwise, you would have been there. I totally understand. Last year I did 2 of them. I did 2 dates. Maybe I should have done 2 dates this year. Maybe I should do it again on Friday. I wonder if anybody would sign up if I did it. No, I'm not going to do it on Friday. We're going away. I can do it on Thursday. Nah, I don't feel like it though. I'll tell you, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of me to do that. I'm going for, it was 3.5 hours. And like I said, I'm not doing it for money. So I'm not selling the recording because people would sign up for the recording, but I don't feel like people watch it. So I haven't sold the recording for this one in years. I just don't think that people get the bang for the buck. So you can sign up and you get the recording, but that's the only way that I do it. I don't sell it afterwards. Usually when you do that, that's more of a money play from a marketing point of view, just to be. Mike said, don't traders park money in bonds this week? Yeah. And but you're not necessarily seeing that they were parking money in bonds earlier and before Christmas generally. That's why I think we're going to see things continue. I think we'll see things worsen after the holiday, is my take on things. After everything settles down, I think we'll see rates creep up a little bit higher when everyone gets back to work. I think that we're going to see the 10-year Treasury yield. Right now it's at 4.56. I think we're going to see that move higher. So good morning, Mark Clark. Morning, Brandy Brickler, Jonathan McDaniel. Great to see all of you. Dan Crowley, good morning, sir. And thank you again for being on my live event the other day. I hope, and thank you again for your kind words. Dan's a big supporter and I appreciate that. So, friends, I'll tell you, I got my butt burned. We have some Originator Success members. Our members get viciously attacked by 220 marketing. I'm going on a rampage. They've pissed me off. Their stuff is junk. I'm looking at what they sent over to our member on why they should move over, and I'm gonna do some stuff. There's no easy way to do it. because I just sound like a clown when you kind of piss on other companies, but y'all know me well enough that you could just, it's like when you look at a borrower and they're getting a siren song from some junk online quote that is not gonna close. Those of you that are VA folks, it's like when somebody is getting a swan song from Veteran United, and that the that the person on the other side of that they're missing a big element. They don't understand why they're wrong with what they're doing, and it just, and you want to save your consumer from that pain and anguish. That's where I'm at. I don't want anybody to deal with them. Their stuff is such garbage. So anyway, enough about me rambling. It's there's a lot of you working today. Look at that, 43 of you on. So again, I'll share the screens just because one more time real quick, because it won't take but a minute. Just to give you guys the highlights, we're up about 25 basis points. That means your rate sheets are going to be better. They're going to be, that was, how did that do that? I don't know. That's going to be putting us back to where we were last Friday. Like right here was like 7.04. It's barely, it could be an eighth in rate. For some lenders, most of them not, though. You're just going to see better pricing. However, don't be lulled. Look at this 10-year treasury yield. It kind of tells us the truth here. There's a siren song where we've gotten some mortgage bonds that are doing well today, but 4.55, we were up to 4.63 or, on Friday. And but we're not really all that much better. I mean, it's a little bit better. So it shows us there's really not much runway for this to gain. There's not a lot going on this week as far as economic data goes. It's a real quiet week. One more time, I may have misspoke and said that the job data was on Friday the 3rd. It's not. It's Friday the 10th. This is one of those rare times where they actually push it back a week. And so traders are going to take off this week. It's going to be low trading volume. Like Mike Thibault said, he said, hey, but don't they James Mann said they called me a couple weeks ago. The guy was a douche doing a cold call. James, are you an Originator Success member? Forgive me, my friend. We have hundreds and hundreds, so I don't remember if everyone is or not, or if they were and quit. I don't know if they quit. So are you an active member? Because what happens is, here's the thing. We do such a strong job of ranking our websites. They actually use our websites that we provide for our members to find our members. And that's how the internet works. You can scrape data based on certain triggers, and they target our members based on the website. So that's specifically what they do. It's not even just a true cold call. It's basically, yeah, I thought you were. And that's what they're doing, is they're going after. And I'm going to shoot a video on why one of our members shared what they were offering with them and sent me the email, and the stuff is trash, man. It is such garbage. And again, I can only say that, and I'm supposed to say that, I guess. But anyway, most people don't care about what I'm talking about now. So I'm going to wrap it up, y'all. Thank you again for joining me this Monday. We'll be around tomorrow. There's not going to be much this week, though, I'll tell you. Robert, been calling and emailing you for what feels like 3 years now, and probably has been, my friend, because you've been a member for a long time. But, and guys, I'm telling you, the stuff that I looked at, like their example for a newsletter. This is, I'm going to post it now. Now I'm all revved up, and I can't help it. Right. I'm going to post two things on here. I'm going to share this with y'all. I am going to go after them big time this year. They've really, really, really pissed me off. So, but take a look at this, and I'll show you guys why their stuff is such junk, just so that other people don't fall into it. So here's a couple of things. This is their newsletter, right? This newsletter looks like it was made in 2005, y'all. If you're sending stuff like this to your people, it's terrible. You should be utterly ashamed of yourself. This is not, the content sucks. The format sucks. This looks like something that was from Yahoo. It should come from your Yahoo mail in 2005. This is absolutely terrible. Here's another example of what they do. They did a listing, in a scan, and they talk about how, look at, listing 100% listings inaccurate. But what they're doing, first of all, there is no such thing as Google Places anymore. All right. What is Google Places? What is Google Places, right? Look at this. Google Places is like not even a thing anymore. It's it's not it's just it's such a joke from what they're showing. And then they want you to be on things like City Search and Merchant Circle and yp.com. These are scam, spam, junk sites. You absolutely do not want citations on these sites. When you go to yp.com, does the link even work? No, of course not. All right, when we go to yp.com, you look at this. This is all junk. If I put in mortgage, watch what happens, right? So mortgage broker, look at this. This is what, do you really, you want to be on this site with this, all this stuff? What happens is your people get marked. They're now cookied for advertising for mortgage. So they're going to be getting all of this stuff, right? All of this, really, this is where you want to be? No, it's not. It's not where you want to be. So we've tested it. We've done all this, and they're man, if I said they were 5 years behind, I would be being kind. So their stuff is junk. They overcharge. Don't do it. If you do anything, don't do that. So if I have 220, if your stuff is better, Chris, here, I'm going to answer you, dude. Our stuff is 1,000 times better. But go check it out for yourself and check out the results for yourself. Here, I'm going to put hmmr.io/demo. This is just a 5-minute video. Would any of y'all that are members just tell Chris about our stuff? You know, if Dan Crowley, if you're still on, Robert Bashirs, if you're still on, you could tell them. It's better to hear it from you than me. Randy said I told him no thanks. Julie said, I recommended 5 times on a post yesterday and saw 2 others with the same site as me using Originator Success. Julie, I'm confused on that one. I was recommended 5 times on a post yesterday and saw 2 others. Does that mean on like social media? So, but anyway, we got the new sites that are coming out are awesome, by the way. I know like people that don't care about this stuff, they've all bailed off by now. So that's fine. Check this out. These are, oh, I guess it's not, he's got it. He's doing things, testing to it. So I can't show it to you now. But anyway, that's enough. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm obviously a little aggravated, and like you, it's because I care about our members. I care about my clients. I don't want them getting fleeced, and this stuff is a bunch of junk. It's really the truth to it. Dan, you're awesome. Robert, you're awesome. And yeah, the link for your sites were the same. Yeah. Julie, reach out to me if this is a good or a bad thing. I'm not quite sure. So either shoot me an email. I'm actually cleaning up my email these days, so I'm reading it a little more, and or DM me if you want. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys got places to go, and you don't need to hear me rambling about this stuff. So I appreciate you, and I hope all of you prosperity in 2025. We're here for you. I'm here to help you with our paid tools as well as our unpaid tools. I think that this year is going to be a little bit of an uptick. It's still going to be a struggling year, but there's less originators out there. There's less people vying for that same, for that same loan. And there's some techniques that work, social media, all this stuff is working. So, all right, my friends, you guys have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.